Hey everybody, hello. Welcome back to another hour of Fresh Paint with Kelly. So glad you're here. As always, if you are brand new to my YouTube channel, you want to make sure that you introduce yourself and tell us where you're coming in from. We have a really special guest today. This is Tonya Redmond. She is the owner. Hi. The owner of Delyla Design. She is an artist. She is also a friend. She is just a very, very sweet, sweet soul, and I'm so proud to call her a friend. Today's live, you guys, it's going to be pretty special. She has offered to do a demo using alcohol inks. And if you happen to have the products, you can do it along with us. Or if you do not have the products, this is on the YouTube channel. So we will have the list there for you in the description down below. And later on throughout the year, if you're watching this, you can just go down through and get the supply list. So, great. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, Tonya.
Okay. My business is Delyla Design, and much like Kelly, I do a lot of different things. I do furniture. I'm just kind of getting into art, and I've been focusing on alcohol inks for about a year now, and I love it. The pigments, the bright colors, the fluid, it's fun. But yeah, I have an online business mainly. I have a shop and a YouTube channel and all that stuff. So
tell us a little bit, and then where are you located physically?
I am in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So yeah, kind of a small town. And then I actually, this is kind of confusing, but I have a booth in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is about an hour and a half from here.
Oh, awesome.
But that's where I used to live, and the mall that I'm in is so great that I just wanted to stay there. So
here's that in case some of the ladies want to pop in and just check your booth.
I actually have IOD stuff there, but it is in Charlotte, North Carolina, and it's on South Boulevard. If you Google Sleepy Poet Antique Mall, it'll come up. But it's huge. I can't remember. I think it's like 5,000 square feet or something.
Wow.
It's fun. You can spend a day there.
Pack snacks, ladies. Pack some snacks.
Yeah, they have free popcorn, which is kind of good, but I always find little popcorn kernels on my floor in my booth.
Girls.
Yeah. They're having fun. So.
Okay. So, and then other than that, I'm going to, let me just find your website. There's her website that y'all can look her up, and then go ahead and talk about the project that we're going to be doing today, and going to be guiding you through this.
So we're going to kind of do something like this.
So pretty.
Yeah, here's one version.
So pretty. It almost reminds you of like a birch tree, almost the way the line.
Yeah.
I mean, just like an abstract birch.
It really does. And let's see. This one I started and I tore the masking tape kind of uneven. Like these I did I just laid the tape down.
Oh, geez.
But this one I tore it so that they weren't even, and I thought that would give it kind of a cool effect.
Really cool.
So I'm going to work on this one, and I'm going to do like mossy greens and like neutral kind of make like a birch kind of design.
Cool.
That's
one. One thing, Tonya, I'm going to have to grab my tape once we get started.
Okay. Yeah, I'm use the masking tape because the painter's tape sticks too hard. And what happens with this is that the alcohol inks will run underneath it, and it gives it this kind of like, cool water fluid kind of. Do you have any tape like this?
I have painter's tape, so that's not going to work.
We'll try it. Actually, I haven't tried it.
What if I just don't press down hard?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That'll work.
I'll just press the middle and not the edges. It'll be like.
Okay.
a little trial. We'll see.
Yeah, you might come up with some cool effect because that's the way art is.
Or not.
So yeah, do it.
Fire for kindling.
Exactly. So actually, we can just get started, and I'll turn my camera down, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead and start. Turn your camera down to grab my tape, and go ahead and start.
You guys, I hope you let me know if you need me to adjust my camera or anything. So, like I said, I'm going to use, this is a 2-inch masking tape, and let's see, you can do it horizontal or vertical. I think I'm going to go this way with it. Okay, so you
did you tell them about what kind of paper? And
okay, thanks. Yeah, let me show that.
Through all the supplies first.
Okay.
So do this step by step, guys.
Okay. You want a non-porous paper. This is Yupo paper. Kelly got the same exact one, and we even got it from Hobby Lobby on sale. But anyway, Yupo paper, there's lots of brands out there. I'm using the large one. What size is this? Doesn't say. Did you find it, Kelly?
Mine is like, it looks like just the legal, what is it, 8 by 12?
Yeah. But you can also find these little ones.
9 by 12.
Okay. And these are actually a good place to start practicing, the little small ones. So you'll get the same effect. Go ahead, Kelly.
And then there's a question for you, Christine, from Christine. And she is asking, where do you buy your liquids and what brands?
Okay. I am mainly using Ranger today. So it is.
Here it is. Order it.
Yeah. So
order that, or
you can buy this at Hobby Lobby, Michael's. But I recently, just early this week, I became a retailer for Ranger. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah. So I'll have the products on my website probably next week.
Very cool. So they can order this right from you.
Yeah.
That's good to know, you guys. Just order it from her because you're supporting small business when you do that.
So I will be using the Ranger alcohol inks. You will need some just plain alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. I have diluted some of my inks in these little jars. You can also put them in these little droppers, and you just put a couple of drops of the ink because they're very highly pigmented. So put a couple drops and then a little bit of alcohol. You just want the color to not get too diluted by adding too much alcohol. But I like to use these as like a wash. But I will definitely be just applying it directly from the little dropper bottles also.
Okay. We do want to have some diluted ahead of time, right?
You can. Yeah, you can. But if you don't have the little jars, the other method is you can just put some ink on and then use a little alcohol with it on your canvas, on your paper. Okay. So you can do that also.
You can kind of move it around and make little cells and things.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
So I kind of just was, during all the quarantine stuff, I started spending more time on alcohol inks and was just kind of coming up with, different things to do. That's when I came up with this tape method. I just tried it one day to see what would happen. And I like the results. So I thought this is a really good beginner alcohol ink project because you don't have to worry too much about, it's just organic. Like it's going to look organic, and that's what you want. So you don't have to worry about the composition or anything too much.
Are you covering the entire paper, or?
I am just kind of, so I put the 2-inch tape and the 1-inch tape, and I'm leaving a little bit of a gap in between, but really it's totally, you know, just do whatever you want. But yeah, this is, I'm just going to space it. Now I'm going to do another, I'm going to alternate the 2-inch and the 1-inch and leaving a little space in between.
All right, so let me show. So what I am doing, since I just have the painter's tape, I'm just doubling it up so it's thicker here and then thinner. So I'm just trying to recreate kind of what she's doing. Oops, there goes my cup.
Uh-oh. Hey, Susan. Our friend Susan's on here.
Okay, another question.
Okay, yeah.
And Christine's asking, that's a great question. She says, Tanya, can you do this on shirts and bags?
No, because it needs to be on a non-porous surface, because if you put the alcohol ink on a fabric, it will just soak into the fabric. I kind of think of alcohol inks as liquid Sharpies. So if you were going to use a Sharpie on a t-shirt material or a fabric, it would just kind of soak in. But this non-porous paper allows the ink to move around, and that's how you get that fluid movement. So does that make sense? I'm fighting with my paper towels and my tape.
Yeah. Same here.
Okay.
Sticking.
You do want to wear gloves. Yeah, that's good, Kelly. Cool. See, yeah, you can just do any kind of design you want to do, you know. So you could even like make the tape kind of like a birch tree, you know, like if you use the 1-inch and then you put like little, you tore your tape and made like little branch designs, and then it will come out.
Like
that'd be cool. I'll have to try that. There's so many possibilities.
Yeah, it's like, I love it.
Okay.
All right, so rubber gloves, she said, to make sure it's going to stain your skin. If not, and
yes, it will stain for days.
You put an apron on or something if you're messy. I should be wearing one. I do have black on.
You have black on?
I have black on, so maybe it won't work.
Okay, so we're almost done putting our tape on. I'm going to put, mine's going to be a little, I'm going to do a little different version this time.
Yeah, keep going up.
Okay, and you do want to be in a ventilated area. The ink is pretty strong as far as the fumes. I have a window crack. I have 2 windows open in my studio. If I didn't have that, I would be wearing a mask, a respirator mask. Actually, you don't want to. They give off a lot of fumes, so just be wary of that. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll work it like this. All right.
Michelle is dropping all the links that you may want to go look up, so you can look in the comment section and find all of that. Okay.
Thank you, Michelle.
Curious.
She's like our online fairy. She helps everybody so much. Okay. All righty. Now we're ready.
Did I miss a step? We're good.
Yeah, Kelly, it's good. Okay. Kelly, do you have some kind of straw or?
I have a hairdryer.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, just you want to be careful not to get the heat too close, because it'll just make your paper kind of buckle up. Okay. But that's all you have to be. But yeah, that works to move the ink around, and you can. I'm sorry.
I said I may have a straw. I just don't know.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys. So the first thing, and Kelly, if you don't have, or you guys watching, if you don't have this little sprayer thing, just get a paintbrush and saturate your paper pretty well with the just isopropyl alcohol.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what will kind of help to get let the ink run underneath the tape.
Okay, so I
So
got mine in a sprayer, so I'm just using a big brush. Does it need to kind of puddle?
um yeah, you can. I get it on there quite a lot, and I want to kind of let it. I want the tape to kind of pucker up a little bit.
Oh, we're doing it on the tape too.
Yeah, the whole surface. Because yeah, that'll just allow the ink to go underneath there.
It's evaporating
Okay.
pretty quickly.
Hmm.
It's evaporating pretty quickly.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You can put more. I don't think I've ever put too much. Yeah, alcohol will dry up quick. All right, so let's see. I think I'm gonna kind of go with some pinks and blues. They have these really pretty aquas and teals, so I'm gonna kind of go with that, I think. What colors do you have, Kelly?
I have, let's see. I have turquoise, I have sky, I have medium magenta, slate,
Mm-hmm.
crimson, and Kelly green.
Pretty. Ooh, I love that Kelly green. Oh, that color is so nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna. All right, so I am going into the one that I diluted. I'm using one of these little pipettes. I'm gonna drip it onto my surface.
And you're using the green? Okay.
Yeah.
And you just did like one drop?
I'm kind of doing, because this is the one that's watered down or with the alcohol in it. I'm kind of doing like a wash here and there.
Okay, I did like 5 or 6 drops.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And
Okay.
then I'll just need to,
Okay, so guys, this is the most awesome little tool that I've discovered from Ranger. It's a alcohol ink blower. I've tried so many things, but I love this thing. So it allows you to just move your ink around.
whoa. And you have that for sale on your site?
I will. I'm gonna order a lot of these because I love them. They really changed the way I do alcohol ink, this tool. I love it. I kept trying to get this ethereal look, and I was using a heat gun and a straw. The straw was my favorite, but you have to get down close and you're kind of breathing in. I didn't really like that. But yeah, this thing is great. Okay, so do you guys let me know if there's any questions?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to be looking at questions, aren't I? Joan says, I love all the happy accidents that you get with alcohol ink. It's always a surprise to see what the final outcome is. I know. I've only done this one other time.
Yep.
It's a little bit lighter than yours, so I don't know if you can see. My green's a little bit lighter.
Oh, okay. I can't see yours.
It's all good.
Okay, guys, this is Ranger Pistachio, this color. And I put it directly on there. And I'm just, see how it's going underneath the tape? That's what I want. And I'm going to kind of blow it in that direction under the tape. Yeah, this way is so fun because you really
you're using it straight and you're not diluting that, correct?
Right. Yeah, I use that straight. It already has the alcohol on the paper a little bit, but I'll show you how you can use a. You can use. How's yours going, Kelly?
It's drying out. I've got so much.
Okay. Yeah, when that happens, just just put a little alcohol on it.
I can see where I'd really want to have that in a spray bottle, the alcohol.
Yeah. Okay. And so you can also use this blending solution. I'm the worst with finding the camera. All of this is on I have a supply list, guys, with all the supplies I'm using today. But so you can put down your ink.
Oops. This is a hot mess.
It's moving.
Mine's a hot
You
mess.
made a mess? Oh.
Hot mess. But I like whoops, my masking tape is sticking.
It's sticking? Is it kind of going up underneath the tape at all?
Yeah, I definitely advise having that spritzer.
Yes, this thing is awesome.
Hold on, I think I have an empty spritz bottle. Let me see if I can rummage it up.
Okay. Okay, let's see. What colors should we add next?
I found one. Cool.
This is a really pretty blue. It's called Stream. Let me make sure. Yes, Stream. Look how deep blue it is. Okay, so, and I'm using the diluted one. Just going to get a little. There's the train.
I know,
and
Joan.
I'm just going to.
Joan says, we can't see your paper. I know.
Who, yours, Kelly?
Thing. Ooh. Well, this made a big difference, guys. Let me change. How about that?
Oh, did you put the alcohol spritz on it? Good.
Big difference.
Yeah. It's just one of those things I tried one day and it worked out. The spraying it with alcohol first. But can you guys see how it's kind of like, see how my tape is like even lifting up a little bit? That's kind of what you want. And then I start to focus on blowing it underneath the tape. So I like these colors so far. Maybe we should add a little pink, I'm thinking, or coral. I think coral would be pretty.
Yeah, I think pretty sure. I have that magenta, maybe.
Yeah, that's a pretty color.
Crimson too. What do y'all think?
So I'm going to
crimson.
Oh yeah.
Well, mine's running a little bit, I guess.
That's good though.
Just let it run.
Yeah. Yeah. You can move your paper around, Kelly, if you don't have you could try your blow dryer maybe too, but it looks good. Okay, guys, this is Ranger Coral.
Yeah.
And I'm just dropping it on there. Same way.
Oh, I love it. Looks so pretty.
Good. Thank you. Is anybody else trying this along with us?
Anybody along? I know I meant to get the list up a little sooner. Should I go with magenta or do you want to see crimson or both? Let's face it, we'll probably be throwing mine away.
Oh, get out. Stop. Well, you didn't have all the supplies.
A possibility. I'm gonna go with magenta.
Yeah.
This is medium magenta.
Yeah, that would be pretty with the blues. So I can see that my ink is running up underneath the tape, which is what I want.
Did you just drop it right inside the blues or just wherever?
Oh,
your other?
yeah. Yes, it kind of blended,
Ooh,
which
oh
I
my,
kind of like.
so cool. You guys see what just happened? So
Oh,
I
I like that.
sprayed it
The
and
green
made all those
is,
little cells.
yeah, look at that. Yeah, you're spraying your alcohol, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool because it will give it another organic kind of look. I did a little on mine too. So let's see. Let me think about what color I want to use next.
I guess I could just blow without a.
Yeah, yeah, that works too. I'm going to put a little more of this dark blue on here. Yours is looking good, Kelly.
Little bit darker, isn't it?
But that's fine. I like it. I like the colors a lot. And this is called Pool. It's a lighter turquoise. I'm just dropping it on. It's fun.
Ooh, really turned a really pretty purple where it's hitting the
Oh,
blue
yeah.
like that.
And I can see that the alcohol ink's not under all my tape, but it doesn't have to be. Um,
Can y'all see okay with the banner that I have on? I think
I can.
it's okay, right? It's nice to have that up actually so people can find you. Ooh, guys, and the more you let it sit,
Yeah, yours
the
is
more
looking
I'm seeing
awesome.
some stuff. Seeing some stuff happen. Good.
Yeah, it's fun. Fun, fun.
So you've been over a year doing this now, right?
Yes, but it was kind of off and on. But during all of the, quarantine stuff, I just decided, it was like, I'm gonna spend more time on art and just, make more time for that.
Yeah.
Like we always say, oh, don't, but it's kind of like what you make a priority. And I decided to make it more of a priority. And I was doing several alcohol ink projects a day for a couple of weeks. And
then do you sell your work as well?
actually, I just added some of let's see, this alcohol ink. Can y'all see that? It's
Oh, that's
greens
pretty.
and golds. I wanted this for a duvet in my bedroom. So I added it to, I can have it put on a duvet, one of those print on demand things. And so now, but that was such a fun process. I added it to other things like tennis shoes and all that. So that is on my website. I've added a couple,
Okay, so explain again. So what you're doing with that, because that's might be confusing because when you said
Okay.
tennis shoes, so you're printing your designs, right?
Yes, you put your designs onto products, like just pocketbooks actually, and tennis shoes, and so you put those images on the designs and or on the products, and they will ship the items to you with that design on it. Does that make sense?
Yes, I just didn't know if they understood.
Right.
So all of her artwork, yeah, you can see her whole products that she's made and kind of have like a little piece of her art on something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so fun.
So what are y'all doing? This is called Alcohol Art. And so we're kind of just in the middle of just creating some fun. It's very intuitive, I think.
It is. It definitely is. Yeah.
Oh, let's let mine dry for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that.
If you That's the thing about if you want to use a heat gun, like this kind of thing, you can heat it and let it, dry it. So then you can add more alcohol ink so it won't blend as much. It will still blend a little, or you can just let it dry on its own.
Yeah, mine has I have a kind of
Whoops, sorry.
me, and it's drying really quick. So
Yeah.
I'll be able to show y'all what it's doing. Joan, she says, you ladies are motivating me to get my inks out again. Hopefully they're not all dried up. I haven't used them in 2 years. And Joan, if they are, and or if they run out, Tanya just announced that she just now signed on. She will be selling this particular brand that she's using. She's also going to have that little, I like that little blower.
This thing. Oh,
what's that called again? That's really cool.
It's an alcohol ink blower. It just blows the air.
That's cool.
First got it, I was like, I hope it's not weak. Like I hope it blows really well, and it does. Yeah, it's good. But yeah, that's great, Joan. You should. They should probably be fine after 2 years. I wouldn't think it would have dried up by now. If it has, though, you can just add some alcohol to them.
Oh, that's good to know.
Reconstitute them.
Oh, that's good to know.
Okay, so I don't know. Mine looks, I think it needs more blue, possibly.
Yeah, that the darker one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'll put it on.
I don't know what mine needs. It's kind
solid. Yours is looking good.
I guess I gotta decide before we pull the tape off though, right?
You could put the tape back on. I have done that before.
Oh, that's good to know.
It's a hot mess. Like the tape is going to be all messy. Okay, guys, see how this has already kind of dried out? I don't want these like splotches like this. So I am going to add a little blending solution to them. And it just allows you to kind of move them around again. You could also do that with alcohol. See how they're more fluid?
That tool is, that's what we need.
What?
That tool that you have, we need that.
Oh, it makes a huge difference. Yeah, it really does. Okay. I'm going to get this one going, and then I'll take my tape off in a bit. See what it's looking like underneath.
Oh, that looks so pretty.
Thank you. Okay. I might add a little bit of gold to mine just to see what happens. I have the gold also diluted.
Fancy, schmancy. I don't have anything like that. I have slate. I guess let's see what that's about.
Oh, slate. Be careful with that one. It's really dark.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that because it's really vibrant. I'm a little
It is dark. Ooh, that looks pretty. I don't know if y'all can see that gold.
Oh, yes. Gorgeous.
It just shimmers so much.
Just show you. Are you able to do that? Let's see. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty.
Thank you.
I'm learning all kinds of new things with this app here too.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Donna, it's okay. She said you can't see mine. It's okay. It's not real pretty.
Oh, get out. Kelly's, hers will probably end up better than mine because she's such a great artist. if she had all these tools, it would be like, forget about it. Hers would be better.
Yeah, that's it. That's right. It's the tools. It's totally the tools.
Thank you, help.
there, Dion. How are you, girl? D says, so pretty and each one is unique. Reminds me of tie-dye. Exactly.
Yes, that's what someone else said. It does kind of come out that way. I want to do one that's kind of like a forest colors though, make it kind of look like birch trees.
Yeah, I love it. It's beautiful. Dion says, Tanya, pretty.
Dion, hey. Okay. Sometimes when you put the gold down, it will make these little white circles, and you want to add a little more color in there.
Mm-hmm.
But the shimmer will stay. It'll kind of like stay on the edges of your color. So, all right. I could mess around with it forever.
It really warmed it right up, didn't it?
Yes, it did. So do you like this technique? I mean, this, you like the alcohol inks, Kelly? You think you?
I'm having a blast. I'm just kind of, I just stopped. I'm letting it dry to kind of see what it looks like when I pull it off.
Right. That's the fun part.
How are you? Nancy Modell.
Hi, Nancy.
Kristen.
Okay. All right. I think I'm going to take my teeth off.
Well, you can put your gloves on and get your hands in it, Kristen. That would be fine too.
Oh, hey, Kristen. I wouldn't put my hands in this though. Okay, with your gloves, you said. Yeah, that is one thing you can do. Like, I forgot that I did that, but I kind of moved the alcohol ink underneath the tape.
Oh, okay.
And that way it'll kind of spread out underneath there.
I'm not sure if mine's going to work out very well.
Do you feel like it's going under your tape? I wonder this is going to be a good experiment.
With mine, ladies, since I didn't have the right kind of tape, really, I just really put it on really, really loosely.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll do our reveal together.
Okay. I'm still.
But I did mine really loosely, hoping that some of that will go underneath it.
Yeah.
Do you ever use is the mask? There's masking. Do you ever use the mask?
You mean the tape or?
It's called liquid mask.
Oh, I've never used that. No.
Yeah, it's liquid, and you just you could do a design on, and then after it dries, it just peels off. You could do a silhouette or. Yeah, I've never done it.
Fun. Yeah, so you could put your tape aside, and if you want to put it back on, Kelly, you can. That might make a.
Are we revealing?
Yes, sorry.
Oh, that's pretty.
So I also, once I pull my tape up, I'll kind of move it around with the blower to give it that more ethereal look.
So I can just reactivate it with the spray if I want?
Yes, the alcohol will reactivate it even after it's completely dried. That is one thing you have to seal alcohol ink with a non-alcohol clear coat. So I use let's see, it's Krylon Kmart varnish to seal it, because most spray polyurethanes, they have alcohol in them, and you could spray it on there and it will move everything and change everything around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you'll want to seal it with that.
Oh, well, that did go under. I mean, on
mine,
you guys can see.
Ooh, yours looks cool.
I mean, there is a definite line from The tape
Yeah.
looks mean.
Yours looks really cool.
Thank you. I don't know. Being nice.
No, I'm not being nice. It's true. Okay.
Oh,
Hers looks better than mine, I think.
no.
Anyway, it's not a competition. All right.
Heather,
So,
I wonder if the alcohol would affect the masking fluid. I don't know.
you mean like would it flow underneath it or?
Yeah, I think she's wondering if it'll hold up to it. I think they make it for this product, but I could be wrong. Maybe.
Oh, really? It could be.
Yeah, when I bought the supplies,
Oh,
it seemed
that
like
might
it
be
was.
some tool I don't know about. Yeah, that'd be cool because then you could make you could block out an area and keep the inks a resist, So yeah, that is mine. And I normally, when I pull the tape off, if I see some areas that maybe don't have enough ink, I can add some to that.
Oh boy, this doesn't have any on. Look at that. There's no ink at all up on this last one. Isn't that funny?
On the one, it looks
I just
cool.
pulled off. There's no ink at all up here, so I'm definitely going to.
That's okay. So now we know. Yeah, the masking tape is doesn't stick as well.
I think I pushed it way too hard, so I'll just add a little.
Yeah, so you can just add some, or it's kind of interesting if you had painter's tape and you wanted like the bottom part to be like, say, like a wave or like if you wanted to mask it out, you could use the painter's tape instead. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So it's fun. Do
you ever use a brush with it, or?
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Yeah, you can use a brush and let's try it. I like to use it with definitely the alcohol ink that's diluted. But yeah, a brush is cool because you can do like splatter, like this. Like,
yeah.
That's cool.
I think what we need is some more of this.
Yeah, the brush is good. You can kind of control where it goes. Can you go? Oh.
Thanks, Deborah. Okay. Are you working on paper or canvas board? We're getting a question.
Okay. This is Yupo paper. It's a non-porous paper. You can use canvas, but you have to treat the canvas first with like a high shine spray. What's it called? I think triple thick, Krylon triple thick. And you can experiment with that. And your surface just has to be slick and not not absorbent.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it will perform differently, but you can turn it into a canvas into that. So yeah, it's fun. You can just play with the brush.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like taking one of my little droppers and I'm kind of manipulating it.
Yeah. Right. You can use the
little bit of veining.
Right. Yep, they're good little tools for that too.
Well, say you want to talk about some intuitive art, this is definitely.
I know. Yeah, and it's fun because you don't have a whole lot of control over what happens. So it kind of forces you to go with the flow in a way.
Literally.
Literally, go with the flow.
I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
I'm liking what's happening. I'm just kind of putting some little veins, little veiny.
Let me see.
Oh,
Yours looks so good. How did you come? What made the lime green? Was that the color, or did it mix with another one?
Here.
Down at the bottom, more so. Is that yellow or lime green?
This is just the colors kind of meshing together. But yeah, I have the Kelly green. A little bit of the turquoise was mixing in.
Pretty.
Interesting. Well, this is definitely something that is very free form, and anybody could do this.
Yes, you definitely can.
I'd say you have to definitely be okay with just let the process go.
Right. That is maybe the thing that people love and hate about alcohol inks, because it does kind of point out if you're kind of trying to control the process, and you kind of have to learn to let that go. You know, you can definitely, that's what took me a while. Like, I wanted to learn to create this kind of more controlled composition, like where it's flowing like this, and you can do that. You can control it, but at the same time, you also have to be flexible.
So. Yeah. So like we can still see the lines that we put in there.
Yeah.
Okay. They're faint, but you can still see them.
Right.
What's your favorite piece that you've made?
Let's see. I really like these the corals. Pink and coral is my fave. I like this a lot.
Pretty, and it looks like you have your metallic in that too.
Yes, there is some gold.
That's gorgeous.
So
that's so pretty. Yeah, that would be a beautiful product.
Yeah.
Product out of that.
Yes, I will. That one is not. When I try to scan it, it doesn't cooperate. So, but this one I like too. It's totally different. It's
pretty.
Oh. Sorry, guys.
That's so pretty. Yeah.
It's more like a linear. And I just held the paper like this and dropped the alcohol ink and let it run down. So
when you do this, can you do any kind of other paints over top of it, or
yes, you can. Yes, you can. I have been playing around with adding some golden, like this golden liquid or fluid.
I have that.
Yeah,
golden acrylics.
Yes. So I water it down, even from it's already water, diluted or fluid here. But I mix some and add water, and I just put it on. And I normally use these little pipettes or a brush, and kind of move it around. It doesn't flow as much as the alcohol, so you kind of have to help it along. But it's cool because it adds some texture and dimension to it. It's a little thicker. So
do you spray it down with water then to use it, or will that mess up the alcohol ink?
I normally don't. I normally mix it with water first, and then I'll put it on, and then I also do use the blower. So if you add water, it makes it a little more fluid. Yeah. So, and it'll still be thick, but you can get it to move around. And I normally use a brush and kind of make a specific path or design with it.
Love it. I love it. It's like a little touch of coral in with all the other greens.
Yeah. Yes. The coral's pretty.
Okay.
Oh, Allison. Hey, Allison.
Donna is asking, what if you seal first and then add paint over the varnish?
So, oh yeah, that's something I've been wanting to try. So, like if you seal it and then you use a different medium over it. Yeah, I think that's a good experiment. Donna, try it. Let me know. I do want to try that though, because once you seal it, you could add really any kind of medium over it.
See, that's cool because that
Yeah.
would be a really cool option for the whole intuitive art process, and then you can kind of like
Mm-hmm.
use this as your background, as your that first layer, and then just kind of
That's right.
work some, like if you see something you could work, somebody said you could make something into a flower, or
Yeah,
really.
exactly. You could make like this and then draw a flower after with pins. Um yeah.
Joan says, I also painted on white ceramic tiles. The nice thing about that is you can
Mm-hmm.
leave it off and start over if you don't like the way
Yes,
it turned out. That's interesting.
exactly. Yeah, so I'm doing this right now. Just started on this.
Oh,
This is like a cheese tray, or, got these at Home Goods. But yeah, ceramic is a great surface. Coasters, all that,
that's so pretty.
all that fun
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a fun medium. You guys, if you haven't tried it before, I hope I've
Love it.
inspired you
I love
to
your
give it a
color
try.
combination is just so like beachy and summery, and
Yeah, it is kind of.
Jude says, I've made cards and they came out so pretty. Love the bright colors. I do too.
Yes. Yes, cards would be nice. What kind of paper, I wonder?
Yeah, I
This
don't know.
face.
What kind of paper did you use, Judy? I'm not touching mine because I'm afraid it's going to mess up.
Be brave, Kelly. You know what you're doing. You teach us in the Creators Club to.
I feel like it's so wet. So this is
Yeah. Do you not want your colors to mix? It looks awesome. Yeah.
I'm kind of looking at it, and I'm just kind of trying to see if I want to do something with
Yeah.
it. Like,
Okay. Well, yeah.
if I want
Just
to
let it dry and.
do I want to make something? Do I want to? I don't know.
Yeah, you can. You could cut these and use them in the background of your other art too.
You know what? That I love that. I love that idea, like working, like using this as your mixed media additions into a piece. That would be so pretty.
Yes.
So we need to probably do that in the Creators Club.
Yeah.
If they want to, that would be a great project. Do a mixed media with this.
Yes, definitely. I've been wanting to try that with adding it to other art.
Deborah says, do you seal afterwards? Wait, didn't we? I think you said you seal it with.
Yes, you want to seal it with a non-alcoholic varnish. I use Kmart varnish, and this is UV. It is highly affected by the sun, so you have to seal it with a UV protectant.
Oh.
And yeah, if you're going, to sell it, of course, or if you're going to hang it somewhere where it would be exposed to the sun quite a lot, you want to use this UV resistant also Krylon. Yeah. So you want to spray it first with the Kmart varnish, and then you'll seal it with the UV. So, but some people will mount this on a wood canvas and then they'll put resin over it too.
Oh, that's a cool thought. I didn't even think of that.
Oh yeah.
She said she uses Yupo cards, so they must,
Oh, cool.
in
Really?
color so that you can,
Ah,
that would
I
be a
need
fun
to get some
project.
of
For
those.
those of you that are stuck at home, that's a great option for you guys to make a small little piece of art, maybe send it off to a friend that's also stuck at home.
Yeah,
So pretty.
I might have to do that.
Oh, no worries, Deborah. I mean, it's always good to go back over stuff.
Oh yeah, it's totally fine. Yeah.
So what is the best thing, I guess, about this style of art? I mean, what's your favorite thing about it, I guess?
The bright colors, first of all. That's what I love the most. Yeah. Yeah. And then the fluid. I love fluid mediums. I'm feeling like that's my favorite medium.
Mm-hmm.
So fluid paints and just fluid mediums in general. So yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Love it. How's yours looking? Is it still pretty wet?
It's actually pretty dry. See, it's not
Pull them
dripping. Oh yeah.
up.
I'm still working on it, but
Put your camera up so everybody can see your face so they recognize you.
okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yours looks great, Kelly.
I think it needs a little more work. It does look like it could be a flower.
Oh, see,
Or
that's interesting.
It's kind of cool even just as is. Put yours up there too.
Okay.
I love it. I love it.
I can't find the camera.
Over more to, there you go.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's beautiful. Very beachy and soft. I love the colors. So I just I had never ever bought any of this before. So I just kind of like picked out a handful of colors at Hobby Lobby. And so this was kind of an experimentation for me. But
yeah,
I don't hate it. So that's good.
Good. Yay, I'm glad.
So let's see. Kelly, I see a pink flower with a dark blue stem on your painting. You're welcome, Mary. And Susan says they're beautiful. I love it. They're all so pretty.
Guys.
Is there anything else you want to add? We are almost at our 1 hour mark.
I guess not. Yeah, I was just showing them some other ones.
Yes,
and then you can do, like Kelly was saying, she didn't have a lot of colors. It's actually pretty nice when you just use a couple of colors too.
So is that 2 or 3? I thought I saw gold on that too.
Yeah, it does have gold, but it's probably 1, 2, 3 colors plus the gold. So if you're a beginner, you might just want to start out with maybe 4 colors or so and not get too overwhelmed. You have to
remember too, even though you're just using the 2 or the 3 colors, when colors mix together, they create a whole other color. So
right.
I think that's a great tip for beginners so that it doesn't get so chaotic and
right.
Play. Yeah. And learn how the colors blend. Yeah.
And start out on the, small little paper too for a beginner. And that maybe keeps you less overwhelmed too, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, this was fun. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. I want to make sure everybody heads over to DelylaDesign.com. You can see her artwork there. She is going to be selling the alcohol inks and all those supplies. I think she already has some on and more coming on the way. So you can be on the outlook for all of that. And also make sure you head over and give her a like. You want to subscribe to her YouTube channel because she has some amazing work and she's always so willing just to teach what she knows. And I just love her spirit, and I know you will too. So thank you again so much for being here with us. All right. Hopefully you'll come back soon.
Yes.
All right. All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.
Bye.